What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark. Today I'm giving you your daily dose of slop drama, and today's dose is regarding Anthony Fantano. Yes, the music reviewer guy, probably the most prolific music channel on YouTube. I can't really think of anyone that even comes close. You know, he's made this tweet at one point where he said something to the effect of, I've been at the top of this game for 10 years and I'm not stopping, you know, nobody else will pass me till I quit. Sounds a little conceited and cringy, but he's probably right. He is super famous. But right now he's apparently being sued by Activision, like the game developer, known for like a ton of famous games. I mean, games like Call of Duty, obviously, you know, the more recent Crash Bandicoot games, Guitar Hero. I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. There's a ton of stuff that Activision's been involved in. They're a huge company. They're like a super recognizable game developer. I can't get the Activision thing out of my head from like, you know, when I would start up video games or whatever on the PS2. They'd always be there. And so now apparently Anthony Fantano is being sued by them kind of for a strange reason.
Hey buddy, did you hear the news?
So it all starts with this clip of Anthony that went viral titled, Anthony Fantano doesn't like too many slices on his pizza. We're gonna roll this.
Ooh, a fresh pie? Save me a slice. That's good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's... All right, that's good. Okay. All right, Okay, that's good. That's good. It's enough slices!
So this is a pretty simple audio. It's probably something you'd find on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, but apparently this has gotten Anthony into some major trouble. Here we have an article from Dextero. This is their Twitter account. It says, Activision is suing Anthony Fantano for allegedly misusing IP laws by demanding payment for their TikTok use of his viral Enough Slices audio. Here we have a picture of Anthony, and here we have, it looks like the front page of a lawsuit. United States District Court, Central District of California, complaint for declaratory judgment of non-violation of Lanham Act, 15 USC, declaratory judgment of non-violation of rights of publicity, demand for jury trial. So they're basically filing a motion to get a lawsuit. You can see here, Activision Publishing, which is, you know, this company, versus Anthony Fantano, you know, the music reviewer guy. In a lawsuit filed by the game's publisher, they're suing Fantano for misusing intellectual property laws after he demanded payment for Activision's usage of his viral TikTok audio in one of the company's TikTok posts. And a lot of people have basically been talking about this, the fact that it looks like Activision may be in the right here. There is an explanation from this person named Luna, who's basically talking about the lawsuit. Here they say, in this lawsuit, Activision says there's an obvious reason why the clip was used so widely. Fantano deliberately and knowingly added the audio to TikTok's library, making it easily available for millions of other users to incorporate into their own videos. They even say he opted into the commercial sounds library, which means he agreed his clip could be legally used in promotional videos for brands. The company says it was surprised then when it received a legal threat from Fantano after it used enough slices in a TikTok video depicting the creation of custom Crash Bandicoot sneakers. He allegedly told the gaming giant the use of the clip not only used his name and likeness rights without permission, but also violated federal trademark laws by suggesting he had endorsed the company's games. So it seems like Fantano is basically, you know, raging at Activision for some reason because they used a little clip of him in their ad, and that audio is something that he put into the public domain by putting it into TikTok. And as a result, you know, he tried to basically be like, hey guys, I think you should give me like 100 grand. And that is specifically the amount that he was demanding. Now, not specifically $100,000, but a six-figure amount. So, you know, it could be 100,000, it could be 999,000. Here we have a tweet from Master Broda, very reliable news source as we all know, saying Melonhead is going to have fun with this one because any original content you post on TikTok, they can then reuse for commercial purposes and license it out to advertisers like Activision. You agree to this when you make an account. This is on top of the fact Activision originally removed the clip with his meme sound, and Anthony sent a legal notice they had to pay him substantial monetary damages of 6 figures. Now Activision wants to set a precedent by winning. They're going to drag this out. So basically this is like a personal thing for Activision at this point because Anthony apparently tried to fuck with them and was like, give us this money. And now they're saying, hey, we don't want to set a precedent that creators can just come to us and try to sue us and get money out of us when we're, you know, rightfully using their content to make an ad. It's like transformative, and also the content itself was in the public domain because of what the agreement with TikTok was. Or rather, I don't think it's public domain, but you know, they basically license the sound to TikTok, and then TikTok can sell it to advertisers to use. And here we have this quote. It says, they continued, the law does not permit and the court should not countenance such overt gamesmanship, as well as highlighting how he opted into the commercial sounds library, meaning he agreed his clip could legally be used in promotional videos for brands. So apparently there's an option on TikTok where you select commercial sounds library when you upload a sound, and that basically means TikTok can then go and sell that commercial sound to companies like Activision who may want to use memes from creators for their, you know, promotional material. According to the outlet, the company received a threat of legal action from the TikTok star. Yeah, Anthony Fantano he's a TikTok star. How big is he on TikTok? I don't actually know. I don't use TikTok. Anthony Fantano TikTok. The Needle Talk. Wow. Yeah, I mean, he's got 1.3 million followers, 67.5 million likes. I mean, he's a pretty famous guy. Looks like he posts quite a bit as well. His posts seemed to do very well, so damn, he's actually killing it. According to the outlet, the company received a threat of legal action from the TikTok star when he used the audio in a video about its custom Bandicoot trainers. It was also allegedly told that it had not only used his name and likeness rights without permission, but it also violated federal trademark laws by suggesting he had endorsed the company's games. While the clip was taken down by Activision, the brand claims that Fantano still demanded the company either immediately pay him substantial monetary damages, which was reported to be a six-figure sum, or be prepared to defend a lawsuit. Rather than agreeing to pay the sum, it responded by filing a lawsuit at the start of the week, saying that neither the company nor other TikTok users owe Fantano any money for using this clip. The lawsuit is seeking a declaratory ruling that the music critic cannot sue users over the clip, and also demands he repay the company's legal bills. So, I mean, this is basically a situation where they're trying to set a precedent. Listen, Anthony Fantano, you can't sue us. Other people can't do this. You can't with us like this. You can't throw lawsuits in our face when you think that you want to squeeze a little bit of money out of a big company. Now, if we actually take a look at this Dextero article, we can see here that they go a little bit more in depth talking about the lawsuit. Activision further states of Fantano's payment demands, no reasonable consumer would mistakenly believe that Fantano, who admits that users have no idea the Slices audio features his voice, sponsored or endorsed Activision or its video merely because the Slices audio was included in the video. As of writing, Anthony Fantano has not made a public statement on the lawsuit. However, we will update you here if there are any changes, and it looks like so far Anthony's just quiet about this, which I mean is probably the best move, right? Being sued by a company like Activision, or being sued by anyone, it's not good to make a bunch of public statements. But if you go to his Twitter account and we scroll through it now, it doesn't look like he's saying basically anything about this. He's just tweeting as normal, basically just, you know, ignoring the situation right now, which I mean on one hand is like, you know, it's kind of cringe because it's like we want to know more about it, but on the other hand, it's also like, well, what the f is he expected to do? I mean, right or wrong, if he's in a lawsuit, he's not someone who's going to want to come out and talk about it, right? If he has literally any sort of head on his shoulders, any sort of common sense, he's not going to want to talk about the lawsuit going on right now, right? Now, if we click open link, here we actually have the lawsuit linked in the Dextero article, so we have it right here. Let's see how long it is. It's 33 pages long, which, as far as I'm aware, is not that long for a lawsuit. I've had to read longer for videos. I'm curious what they're actually going to say here as for what happened. This is an action for declaratory relief by Activision, a video game developer and publisher, in response to Lanham Act and right of publicity claims threatened by online personality Anthony Fantano. Specifically, by this lawsuit, Activision seeks a declaration that its conduct, as described herein, does not give rise to threatened causes of action by Fantano for false endorsement or false designation of origin under the Lanham Act, or for violation of any of Fantano's statutory or common law rights of publicity. So now we're going to do a little bit more law research. What is the Lanham Act? The act provides for a national system of trademark registration and protects the owner of a federally registered mark against the use of similar marks if such use is likely to result in consumer confusion or if the dilution of a famous mark is likely to occur. So Fantano's basically claiming that they violated this law, right, the Lanham Act, by using a clip of him, which is, you know, his trademark. That's what he's saying is his trademark, is his copyright. He's saying that they use that to promote their product, which confused users into thinking that he would endorse their Crash Bandicoot trainers, whatever the f that is. What even is that? Crash Bandicoot trainers. Can nobody tell me what? Is it shoes? Is that what it is? Do they mean trainers because they're British or something? I don't know what they're talking about. Whatever. But it looks like they're claiming he's filing like false lawsuit threats. He's claiming he's going to sue them when in reality he has no right to. With Fantano's approval and encouragement, hundreds of thousands of TikTok users have incorporated the Slices audio into their own videos over the past 2 years. Despite admitting that the Slices audio took on a life of its own, was not associated with him, and that millions of people know that sound and have no idea that he made it, Fantano has leveraged the popularity of the Slices video for his own benefit, such as actively encouraging others to use the Slices audio in their own videos, sharing third-party videos that use the Slices audio, and even creating his own YouTube videos boasting about how the Slices audio became an internet meme. Now, I'm curious if we can actually find this right now. Anthony Fantano, Slices audio, talking about it. I'm a TikTok meme again. So it looks like here he made a video basically talking about the fact that a bunch of people are using his meme. Apparently, he didn't seem to have a problem with it then.
Hey, everyone.
And this is a 2-year-old audio as well.
So TikTok. Turns out I'm a meme on there again. Yeah, I regret to inform you that, especially since it seems like a lot of people in my audience hate TikTok and hate my TikTok content, or they just hate me. Regardless, if you pay attention to this channel months and months and months ago, you remember a video that I made where I talked about being a TikTok meme because the audio of me from that wonderful footage, here we go.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Yes, that wonderful, beautiful, amazing clip. The audio from that clip had been taken, uploaded to the TikTok platform, and then used in well over 100,000 videos. But because I wasn't really using TikTok and I wasn't in the community, and I didn't.
So apparently in the past, he didn't really have a problem with people using this audio. I mean, he literally made a video reacting to memes about it. And then now that Activision uses it, he's basically saying, well, you know, maybe these people have some money I can get out of them, right? At least that's what Activision is claiming, right? That's what Activision is saying he's doing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's
It's enough slices!
Again, are people watching it over again or something? I don't really get it. This is how much ice cream your father eats in a night?
I mean, here's like a bunch of examples of like random people. Here's apparently Mia Khalifa doing it.
Here, so an indigenous user on the platform did a really great TikTok about the numerous atrocities committed against their people by the Canadian government.
Thank you, Anthony.
It seems weird to sort of say that in this context. I don't mean to say that I'm excited about that.
Thank you for saving the indigenous peoples.
Apparently, Mia Khalifa did a reaction video to it. This is a bizarre timeline. Continuing on.
I mean, you can see him here. He apparently appreciated it at this point, but now that Activision used it, uses little slices audio, it looks like he thought that he could, maybe serve them some kind of lawsuit or at least threaten them into giving him some money. Activision is the latest target of Fantano's scheme. In or around June of 2023, Activision created a short 19-second TikTok video depicting the creation of custom Crash Bandicoot sneakers. In reliance on TikTok's explicit representation that the slices audio was part of its commercial sounds library, described as sounds that are licensed for commercial use, Activision paired that video with the slices audio. Notwithstanding that thousands of TikTok videos containing the slices audio have been available on TikTok for years without complaint, Fantano suddenly decided that Activision's video infringed his publicity rights and constituted a false endorsement. Moreover, even though Activision agreed to remove his video from TikTok, Fantano demanded that Activision either immediately pay him substantial monetary damages or be prepared to defend a lawsuit. As a result, Activision had no choice but to seek declaratory relief from this court. The central failure in Fantano's purported legal claims is that Fantano explicitly consented to the very use at issue when he uploaded the slices video and made the slices audio available for use by the public. Indeed, TikTok's terms of service explicitly provide that TikTok users may extract all or any portion of user content created by another user to produce additional user content, including collaborative user content with other users that combine and intersperse user content generated by more than one user. Fantano also agreed and acknowledged that by posting the slices video, he waived any rights to prior inspection or approval of any marketing or promotional materials related to such user content. It also waived any and all rights of privacy, publicity, or any other rights of similar nature in connection with your user content or any portion thereof. In any event, no reasonable consumer would mistakenly believe that Fantano, who admits that users have no idea the slices audio features his voice, sponsored or endorsed Activision or its video merely because the slices audio was included in that video. To the contrary, Fantano's own admission that the slices audio is a TikTok meme fully undercuts any such assertion. Members of the public are no more confused about Fantano's involvement with that video than they are with any of the other thousands of TikTok videos containing the slices audio. Lastly, any claims that Fantano might assert in the purported unauthorized use of his voice are preempted, either expressly or impliedly, by the Copyright Act. This is because any such claims arise entirely from the use of the slices audio, which is a work protected by copyright. Fantano explicitly granted to TikTok a perpetual royalty-free license and to sub-license to its users to exploit the slices video and slices audio on its platform. This dispute is a textbook example of how intellectual property law can be misused by individuals to leverage unfair cash payments from users of social media networks such as TikTok. Fantano could have chosen to make the slices video and audio private or unavailable for public use. As TikTok advises all of its users in the terms of service, you control whether your user content is made publicly available on the services to all other users of the services or only available to people you approve. To restrict access to your user content, you should select the privacy setting available within the platform. Fantano was very happy to receive the benefit of the public use of the slices video. It was only after he identified a financial opportunity, namely receiving unjustified settlement payments, that he suddenly decided that his consent was limited. The law does not permit, and the court should not countenance such overt gamesmanship. There's a quote from the article right there. Thus, Activision requests that the court issue a declaratory judgment in its favor and award Activision its fees and costs in bringing and pursuing this action. So basically what they're seeking out from Fantano specifically, and here we have the TikTok user agreement, they're specifically requesting that, first of all, he not be allowed to do this ever again to them. And secondly, they're requesting that he pay for their legal fees. So it's not like they're trying to get a huge amount of money from him, right? They're not trying to get like some insane payout. They're basically just saying, listen, pay our fucking legal fees, and you need to never do this ever again and not with us. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the law that well, and I'm not even like doing a whole in-depth deep dive on this situation right now. This is more of an off-the-cuff reaction. But my instinct upon reading this is to say that Fantano is in the wrong and will probably lose this suit if it does go to court. Maybe he'll settle early on and just try to pay their legal fees, and maybe he'll be like, okay, declaratory, whatever. That's cool. So, I don't know how this is going to go in the end. Ultimately, we won't know until it actually happens. But I would guess if Fantano's in the wrong, if he's actually, if all the information in this lawsuit is truthful, if they're reporting the truth, if what they're saying, that basically he put an audio into TikTok's sound library for commercial use, and then they used it, and then he tried to sue them over that, or he said, pay me or I will sue you. If all of that is true, and we're not working off of false information, then I have no reason to think that Fantano would ever win a lawsuit. And on top of that, the law is the law, but it's worth noting that Activision has more money than Anthony Fantano to with him as long as they want. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. Ultimately, you know, Fantano is like a pretty respectable creator. I'm someone who finds him a little cringe from time to time, but obviously I disagree with a lot of his music takes. But regardless of that, like, the guy is undoubtedly super famous. He's worked hard to be where he is. So it's kind of confusing to me that he would even do something like this. I don't know if it's out of principle or he just wants to get some money out of it. It's hard to say, but yeah, maybe eventually he'll speak up about this once the lawsuit is over, once the proceedings are over. But for now, we'll just have to put our thumbs up our butts and wait and have some fun. And if you liked this video, consider becoming a member. For $5 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts, unreleased videos, and the members-only Minecraft server. Thanks so much to all of my YouTube members who fund my content.